Emma has been a blessing to us. She is precious to us because of the immense gift she was given. She was given a heart transplant when she was only 1 year.
So I actually had the pleasure of meeting Emma just a few hours after she was born. Everything looked great, at least from mom's perspective. She had a very healthy pregnancy, no complications. But when I examined Emma, I heard a very slight heart murmur. But as a precaution, we always ask for an ultrasound of the heart whenever we hear that murmur in a baby before they go home from the hospital. And when we obtained that ultrasound, the cardiologist had mentioned that the function of her heart was not ideal. And I found it a bit surprising because oftentimes if babies have a problem with the viability of their heart, you see it very quickly. They don't feed well, they don't grow well, and Emma was thriving. She did absolutely wonderfully right after she was born and even in the months to come.
At first we were in denial. We couldn't believe
That she was sick because from her physical appearance, she looked like a normal child.
And so we went and got a second opinion with a different cardiologist. I knew the day that Emma was having her appointment. And then my cell phone rang and my heart sank because then I knew that this was the real deal.
And it turned out to be a condition called dilated cardiomyopathy.
And I said, really? Because if you could see her, she's just not your typical baby who has a failing heart. She's rolling over and she feeds well, and I just don't see it. But I can't argue with the ultrasound.
So at 10 months, she was hospitalized and she could not contain any food whatsoever. So she had to be placed on medication, and during that time, she was placed in a heart transplant waiting list.
I remember getting that call on a Thursday night and driving all the way back to LA and thinking, are we gonna go through this? And I thought it was a miracle to get a call so quick.
I still remember the day that I came into the office and I looked at my routine stack of paperwork, and the very first thing was that she had gotten her heart transplant. And it's an emotional process to watch the parents go through as well, because again, they can't help but to be overjoyed for their own child, but their heartstrings are being tugged at because they know that it could have been them too. I remember Emma's mom telling me they're so happy with how she's doing. She's recovering really well.
Getting the new heart for Emma not only just changed her and me and my husband, it changed our entire family. It really showed them through Emma's eyes the importance of becoming a registered donor. They, without hesitation, after they realized what Emma went through and how it changed her life and all of our lives, even reaching our little nephews and nieces that are only 4 or 5 years old. And all that was because of the donating family that chose to give our daughter a second chance.
Emma brings so much joy to us. I mean, every day sit down and admire her and see how, she's a joy to have. She can be a little bratty sometimes. She's just a normal 3-year-old. She's not an angel. She has her moments, and we cherish every moment that we have with her because it's just beautiful to see her grow.
That was the beginning of what is and will be a lifelong journey for Emma. She will always have that heart in her. She will always require routine follow-up, but she really was given the gift of life from somebody else's donation.
To the donor family, we really would like to thank you. Without you, our daughter wouldn't be here. We couldn't see those happy moments that she has every day, because without your hard decision that you made that day, our daughter wouldn't be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
One of the missions of JJ's legacy is to continue to educate people about this exact process that saved Emma's life. And we need others to be aware of the fact that they should be an organ donor. It takes nothing away from their life. It only adds to their life without having to do too much. It's literally just a checkbox at the DMV.
We would like to thank JJ's Legacy from the bottom of our hearts for recognizing Emma. But we would also like to say how grateful we are for what JJ's Legacy does for the entire community, and how important it is to bring awareness so that people can check yes if you're not already a registered donor. Sometimes people don't think about it, but it truly saves lives, your family, your friends, by giving you more time with each other.